of the show without Jennie, so we're so sad.
Too busy to keep up with a fast-paced world of K-pop? We've got you covered. This is your ultimate recap of the month's most thrilling news. Blackpink is currently embarking on their massive world tour, Born Pink. With constant hour-long performances held all over the world, it's no surprise the members have shown signs of fatigue. Jennie, in particular, sparked concern among the fans after she unexpectedly left while the group was performing its fifth song at their Melbourne concert on June 11th. YG Entertainment released a statement saying Jennie had to leave due to her declining health. YG promised to take all measures to ensure her condition stabilizes. Jennie also took to her own Instagram to personally apologize to the fans and all Melbourne concert attendees. Besides the tour, Jennie's name has constantly been in the headlines for her role as Diane in the HBO series The Idol. She stars alongside Lily Rose Depp and The Weeknd. Though this is Jennie's first acting role, Forbes suspects that her performances make her eligible for prestigious awards such as an Emmy. Her participation in the show's soundtrack, titled One of the Girls, also opened up the possibility for Jennie to be considered for a Grammy nomination. 50/50 became internet sensations overnight after Cupid went viral on TikTok. Since then, they peaked at number 17 on the Billboard Hot 100 and broke through the UK charts, solidifying their place in K-pop history alongside industry giants like BTS and Blackpink. Amidst their skyrocketing popularity, 50/50 and their label, Attract, set their sights on global expansion. Ambitious plans were set in motion, including an exclusive deal with Warner Records and seeking investment opportunities in Silicon Valley. The world was at their feet. However, beneath the surface of their extraordinary rise, cracks began to appear within the company. On June 23rd, Attract stunned the industry by accusing Warner Music Korea of pressuring 50/50 to violate their exclusive contracts through slanderous activities. 4 days later, Warner Music denied these allegations, saying they are only doing their best to promote 50/50 and asked Attract to refrain from spreading baseless rumors. On that same day, Attract also announced they were filing criminal charges against their former co-CEO An Sung-il, also known as CN, the brain behind production of Cupid. They are suing him and 3 other individuals on the grounds of fraud, breach of duty, and obstruction of business. Just when it seemed like the situation couldn't get any more twisted, on June 28th, 50/50 dropped the legal bomb to break free of their current agency. They accuse Attract of betraying their trust, having a non-transparent settlement, and tarnishing their image through negative media coverage. We would like to make it clear that this is an independent decision by the 4 members in unison without any intervention of a third party. Through the statement released by their legal representative, 50/50 shows their resolute stand, highlighting their independence and determination to take control of their own destiny. Will this mark the hopeful beginning of an end? Or will this be the premature end of a promising beginning? In early March this year, fans began to question whether G-Dragon was still under YG Entertainment. This speculation grew as his name was not included in the company's business report for the first quarter of 2023. At the time, the company kept hush-hush about the Bigbang's leader status. Finally, earlier this June, YG released an official statement that GD's exclusive contract had indeed expired. This announcement caused company shares to plummet. In a matter of 3 days, YG Entertainment lost $130 million from its market cap. While no official statement has been made regarding G-Dragon's departure from the company, negotiations are ongoing between the artist and the agency. Up to this day, both parties remain tight-lipped regarding any updates. We will have to wait and see what GD decided to do. On June 22nd, SM Entertainment took legal action towards malicious comments about Taeyeon from Girls' Generation. The company revealed that they have been collecting data on these comments and defamatory posts, leading to the identification of 6 individuals involved. Currently, 2 have been sent for prosecution, while 4 of them are under investigation. Additionally, SM Entertainment submitted other complaints to be further investigated. The company promised that they will continue monitoring and taking legal action to protect their artists. One of their latest moves is the release of Kwangya 119, a website where fans can report any illegal activities and false information regarding SM artists. Loona members Hassel, Yeojin, Eves, Gowoon, and Olivia Hae have officially won their lawsuit to suspend their exclusive contract with Blockberry Creative. It was announced on June 16th that they have left the company, making all 12 Loona members officially independent of their former agency. The Seoul High Court's 5th civil cases ruled in the members' favor. The court found that the transfer of Loona's exclusive contracts to Universal Japan was done without the members' written consent. Chu was the first member to leave the company in November 2022 and was followed by Heejin, Kim Lip, Jinsol, Cherry, Hyunjin, and Vivi in 2023. While fans rejoiced at the members' victory, Blockberry Creative announced their intention to continue legal action against the members, expressing their determination to appeal the loss of the lawsuit. They also intend to prepare a lawsuit against all 12 members concerning the validity of their exclusive contracts. In an interview on June 24th, Blockberry Creative told Star News that they have a long way to go with the Loona members. Red Velvet Joy is back. After a 2-month hiatus from the industry, Red Velvet member Joy is back and better than ever. In April, SM Entertainment announced that Joy would be taking a hiatus due to her poor health condition. According to the label, she was advised to seek treatment and rest. Because of that, Joy was unable to join her members for the majority of the R2V World Tour. After 2 months of resting, her health has improved. Joy will be making her return with the entertainment show Animal Farm. SM Entertainment thanked the fans for their support and promised that they will continue to prioritize Joy's well-being. ZEROBASE 1 breaks records before debut. Though they have yet to debut, ZEROBASE 1 is already making history. On June 26, Genie Music announced the ZEROBASE 1's debut album, Youth in the Shade, surpassed a whopping 780,000 stock pre-orders in just 5 days. With that, ZEROBASE 1 broke the record for the highest number of stock pre-orders achieved by a K-pop group debut album in history. Congratulations! EXO CBX vs SM Entertainment, biggest battle of the month. On June 1st, EXO's Baekhyun, Shomin, and Chen made headlines all over the internet with their lawsuit against SM Entertainment. The members cited unfair contract terms and abuse of power as reasons for their legal decision. In a statement made by their lawyer, it was revealed that the trio requested copies of transparent settlement reports and settlement grounds since March. However, SM Entertainment failed to do so. They also claimed that the company made their artists sign 12 to 13-year-long contracts and would then push them to sign subsequent slave contracts spanning over at least 17 to 18 years. That same day, SM Entertainment released a contrasting statement, saying that they have a system where all members can check payment details at any time. SM also denied the slave contract allegation, saying that EXO CBX renewed willingly. After several back and forths with more contrasting claims, things went quiet. On June 9th, it was confirmed that EXO CBX would still participate in EXO's comeback, scheduled to release on July 10th. They were also seen participating in the pre-release track Let Me In, which was released on June 12th. Then suddenly, on June 19th, both parties released a joint statement that they have reached an agreement. After discussions, EXO CBX will continue to carry out EXO's scheduled activities as SM artists with changes on contracts to strengthen the relationship. SM also acknowledged that there was a misunderstanding about the involvement of a third party and apologized for causing concern. The fast closure of the case came as a shock. In the past, SM has been involved in different lawsuits with former artists, and some of the lawsuits didn't end as quickly or on good terms. Have SM Entertainment turned over a new leaf? NewJeans come back with a 6th MV. Get ready for a new release from Monster Rookie's NewJeans. On June 19th, Adore revealed that NewJeans is gearing up for a summer comeback with their second mini album, Get Up. The album will include 6 songs which are NewJeans, Super Shy, ETA, Cool With You, Get Up, and ASAP. What's even more impressive is that all 6 songs will have their own music videos. The songs Super Shy, ETA, and Cool With You will serve as the album's triple title songs. But wait, there's more. For their song NewJeans, the group will release a music video in collaboration with a hit cartoon show, The Powerpuff Girls, to celebrate the cartoon's 25th anniversary. BTS celebrates 10th anniversary in style. Not many K-pop groups can survive the 7-year curse. However, BTS is not just any K-pop group. The mega hit group celebrated their 10th anniversary on the 13th of June. To celebrate, the group held their annual BTS Festa. The group started their festa with live streams of their concerts, followed by a live acoustic performance of Letter by Jimin. They also released the Apubampo 10 video, revealing their plans to send messages to their fans. Then, SUGA also released an exclusive episode of Shuchuita that was recorded before Jin enlisted in the military. But the sweetest gift of all is their latest release, Takes Two, which features the voices of all 7 members of BTS, including Jin and J-Hope, who are currently serving in the military. The song is an instant hit and is already snatching music show wins. And now you're caught up. The month of June was filled with twists and turns. What's your pick for the biggest K-pop moment in June 2023? Let us know in the comments below.